Welcome to the Buzz Daily News Network, and you're on a mission with Jack Sears. Today, we have revisiting with us Michelle Tetschner, the founder and president of the Fire Foundation, to give us an update on the activities and what's going on there since we were together 2 months ago. So welcome back to the show, Michelle.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
thanks
great.
so much.
So just a little recap, what the Fire Foundation is, and then bring us up to speed on how things are going.
Sounds great. Thank you. The Fire Foundation, Northeast Florida. So we're all over the Northeast Florida, including St. Augustine, a little bit over to Gainesville, up to Nassau County. Wherever they need us, we're trying to ignite inclusion in our private and Catholic schools, getting those students in the door, making them feel welcomed, belonging, just as honestly as Jesus would do.
Ah, there you go. Outstanding. Great.
Yeah.
And I know that when we were together last time, this was in its infancy.
Yeah.
And building a board, finding schools to partner with.
Yes.
Any success in the last couple of months to share?
Yeah, in unexpected ways, and
Okay.
we're charting our course. We're brand new.
Uh-huh.
We have had schools reach out, and we've had people reach out. We're still looking for donors and sponsors, and try to. We've got the ball rolling. We want to keep it rolling.
Okay.
So yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. And I think that to help keep that ball rolling, you've got a conference coming up in July. Is that
Yes.
correct? Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we've got a whole committee, and we're partnering with Down Syndrome Association of Jacksonville.
Okay.
And the conference is called Riding the Wave of Inclusion.
Riding the Wave of Inclusion.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Great.
And so when Down Syndrome Association of Jacksonville did a similar conference 2 years ago, we had 117 registered people.
Okay.
This year we have up to 150. It's held at St. Matthew's this year.
Okay.
We have a well-known speaker and author, Patrick Schwartz, who's coming in to do it. And he's going to dig down a little bit deeper this year and talk about some of the tips and tricks of inclusion, some of the modifications and things that the teachers really want.
Okay.
I think that they understand why inclusion is needed, and now they need some remedies to get there, some building blocks perhaps.
So just to clarify, that would be St. Matthew's Catholic Church,
Yes.
located
On Blanding.
right in Jacksonville.
Yep.
And the date for the conference?
July 20th. It's a Saturday morning.
It's a Saturday.
Yep.
And primarily who would benefit from it would be teachers, correct?
Teachers and parents.
Teachers and
Yeah,
parents.
sometimes the parents want just as much information, like myself,
Right.
to help kind of guide the way sometimes. Definitely teachers, definitely administrators, principals. We'd love some teams of schools to come out. We're definitely looking for sponsors for lunch, for some of the right now the registration is $39 per person. We're still somewhat hopeful that we can get a sponsor to come in and have the teachers be free.
Oh, okay.
That would be our goal.
All right. Oh, that would be your goal.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the foundation and going forward beyond the conference. What do you see are the goals for the future?
Our goals would definitely be to be that bridge so that the schools can come to us and say, this is what we need. For example, one of the schools that reached out has some elementary school students that there's 3 of them in one class, in one grade. And she came to me originally and said, we need a full-time aide. And as we talked, we gained perspective that perhaps we don't need a full-time aide. We can take somebody who's there and use them more specifically in the mornings. And then brainstorm about who that person is. Perhaps it's a person in our community, perhaps it's a teacher already on staff, perhaps it's a young adult that's home, on semester, on whatever. So we're trying to be more creative and step outside of the box.
Yeah. So the approach is very tailored to the challenge at hand.
Absolutely.
And to help achieve success for the student, the family, and also the limited resources that the school might have. So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
a lot of people think private schools have a lot of money, and that's not necessarily the case.
That is true.
So
Great.
sometimes we need that to be that bridge to give them the resource.
Yeah, sure. Well, you've got a marvelous mission, and it's a joy to have you back on the show to give us an update as well as to talk about your conference. So how would people connect? Say they want to have an interest to perhaps volunteer, be on the board, make a donation, hey, maybe register for the conference or be one of those sponsors. How would they do that?
So the website for the conference is ridingthewaveofinclusion.com.
Okay.
It's just all spelled out.
Right.
Our website, of course, is Fire Foundation, NE for Northeast Florida.org.
Okay.
We would love to have volunteers for the conference. We would love to have passionate board members. Perhaps they have someone in their family that has a child with special needs, or perhaps an adult in their life that they wish could have had a Catholic education. So we're just looking for those passionate people, and of course we'd love donors as well.
Yeah, well, here at the Buzz Daily News Network, we're happy to support it by donating this interview and donating and help to create awareness, and hopefully people will listen in and attend and
Great.
sign up, right?
Yes,
Yeah, sure. Great.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
Well, that's it, folks. That's the time we have here today on A Mission with Jack Sears. If you'd like to learn more about the Fire Foundation, Michelle, sign up for that conference. Be sure to check out this interview and to learn about a lot of other things happening in our community on thedailyNewsNetwork.com. Until we get together next time, here's wishing you good health, much happiness, and remember, treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.